Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Arti Mishra, and I'm going to talk to you about how to make a day productive. Wait for another 2 minutes for people to join in, and after 2 or 3 minutes, I'll start the session. Um, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what is in store. I hope you all can hear me. Hi, good morning, Sonu and Poonam. They both have joined, just joined. Good morning, Jitika. Hi. Hi, Uzma. Yali ho, Ambika. Good morning. Good morning, Mandita. Good morning, Rekha. Yes, Sonu. It's been a long, long time that we've met or talked for that matter. Okay, so we go live for this session. I'll start my session now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, once again, and welcome to another session by Calrex Foundation and DPS East. I'm going to share how to make your day productive today, and I've got some tips and pointers which I will be sharing with you. These tips and pointers I have picked up after reading lives of extremely successful people over a period of time, and how they make it productive. How do they? For them now it has become a way of life. And to go live for this session and to discuss this session with you all, it is extremely good to be back to Calrex Foundation. Thank you very much for calling me over, and special thanks to Mrs. Shroff for bringing me in. It's a great honor to be back on this platform. Fantastic. I have a very good feeling, and the best part is that it's about talking, and I love to talk. So I can keep talking for a very long time, but the time duration that I have been given, and I will restrain myself to that so that you all don't get bored and go away. That is the basic agenda over here. So a productive day doesn't happen by fluke. Like you can't be productive on the spot. You can't instantaneously decide to be productive and do it. I think the production happens and you be productive and you go and do things the best possible way by planning it in advance. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail for sure. Everybody in this world has got only 24 hours. You be a king or you be a pauper, you still have only 24 hours. So plan your day, plan your things to do at least one day prior. The previous evening should be the latest by which you plan. The latest. उसके आगे बहुत देर हो जाती है. So you plan your day one day in advance and execute it the following day. Now I think 3 hours are most urgently important for executing a very good decided day, and they are rest, rejuvenation, and reaffirmation. Rest, now because it has been decided the previous evening, latest by the previous evening, that tomorrow XYZ things are to be done and they are on the agenda, the best thing to do is to sleep and to relax completely. Have at least 7 to 8 hours of relaxed, peaceful sleep. 7 to 8 hours is what I feel. I myself need that kind of sleep. So you can relax and sleep The next morning when you get up, you're absolutely rejuvenated, you're absolutely fresh. So have a smiling countenance. Look forward to the day. Whatever you've decided, whatever you've jotted down for yourself to execute the following day, you have done it at your will. There's a very nice saying that goes here: if it has to be, it is up to me. If I want it to happen the X way, or if I want it to happen for that matter, then I have to execute it. It has to happen that way. Keep an attitude of gratitude. हमेशा, ये तो हमेशा रखो. Whether you have some execution to do it, or you have anything planned for yourself or not, keep an attitude of gratitude. Thank the ultimate source of energy. Thank the Lord. Thank your parents. Thank your workplace. Thank your colleagues. Thank your spouse, children, everybody. Thank the universe for that matter. Just thank them. I feel that is very, very important. So once you've thanked them, you move on to a little bit of me time. This time is only for you. Only for you. You can listen to some soft music. You can have some tea, coffee, hot milk, or nimbu pani for that matter. You can listen to soft music. Early morning music helps. One more thing, that it is not something that comes very naturally, but you train yourself, you practice, and it comes back to you, which is meditation. Do a little bit of meditation in the morning, and it'll definitely get you in that frame of mind. It'll remove the clutter. Your stress levels will be down. It'll help you move forward. It does. I can talk about this out of experience. अरे सफ़ेद बाल थोड़ी धूप में हो जाते हैं, थोड़ा कुछ तो एक्सपीरियंस होगा ना, होता है ना. Shroff ma'am, thank you for getting me here. I love to talk, so I can talk for a long period of time. Not a problem at all. And one more thing, next thing that I want to tell you is that once you finish your exercise, your meditation, your Surya Namaskar, whatever you do in the morning with an attitude of gratitude, get yourself some breakfast. The breakfast has to be nutritive, because you have to be rejuvenated, you have to be energized. Every cell in your body is screaming to get food. So give it nice and proper food. Eat like a king. Your breakfast, the first meal of the day, has to be very, very powerful. Something that you will enjoy. Sit and eat. Don't rush through your breakfast, is what I feel. If you rush through your breakfast, it's not the same thing as peacefully sitting down and eating. It's not the same thing. Your good breakfast will give you an optimum utilization of time, optimum utilization of energy. Smile. Have you ever seen that you smile at somebody and you get a growl or a frown in response? You get a smile in response. A smiling countenance always gives you a smile back. All these are deliberate activities, very deliberate, right? Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. और क्या चाहिए? Health मिली गया, wealth मिली गया, wisdom मिली गया. बस एक वही करना है कि जल्दी सो जाना है और जल्दी उठ जाना है. उससे ज़्यादा सो ही नहीं सकते ना, तो automatically you get up in time the next morning. Okay, I'll share with you Akshay Kumar and Jackie Shroff. Very disciplined life. Early to bed, early to rise. Very disciplined. I talk about Akshay Kumar and Tiger Shroff is because these two are known figures for all of us. We read about them, we see them on the big screen, we hear about them, and that's what they do. So disciplined life is absolutely essential. Even Robin Sharma, if you've heard, he's a good motivational speaker, very good motivational speaker. He too is in the 5 a.m. club. He too gets up early in the morning. So, hi Asha. Asha has also joined in just now. So I'll say just hi to these are old people we used to work together long time ago. You have children around in the house, involve them, right? Because if you don't involve them in small chores of drawing the curtains, letting some sunlight come in, letting fresh breeze come in, you you let them become couch potatoes. What are couch potatoes? Aloo. But you don't want your children to become couch potatoes, because in turn you're reducing the screen time, you're keeping them on the move. There's a lot of things that they learn from that, right? You reduce the snacking time and you reduce the lethargy. Lethargy kills. I tell you, it does kill, right? After you finish your breakfast, get fresh, dress fresh, and work fresh. So it has to be sharp. You dress sharp, work sharp. Once you move to your workstation, remove the clutter. You can have a work table for yourself. I'm talking about the lockdown period. I'm talking about working from home. So when you're working from home during the lockdown period, you need to have your workstation, a work table. Now, what does your work table have? The same things that you have in the office. Your laptop, your charging cord, your books, your diary, your stationery, everything like that. One more thing that I feel that you should have and you will have on your work table is some fresh flowers maybe, or a family picture of yours. Carry a bottle of water and a box of snack. A bottle of water because you need to keep yourself hydrated all the while. Keep sipping water, keep having water, short intervals of time, because every body part will need some water. It keeps your mind fresh and you keep working towards it. Have it with you. Snack box could be anything, could be some dry fruits, could be some muesli, could be, avoid fried stuff. It messes up your workstation and doesn't add to your health. Sometimes you may have a fried snack. You could add khakras, you could add theplas, but then fried snacks you could keep not for the work table but for other time. Okay, once you start work, delegate. There are other people also who do great work, and other people in your team who maybe do that XYZ work better than anybody else. Delegate. काम दूसरों को दीजिए, बताइए कैसे करना है, and get it done, right? So that's not something that you cannot. Once you've reviewed your to-do list for the day, it may so happen that there are some things that are left over from the previous day or the day before. It is possible that you make the to-do list and all the points on the to-do list you cannot finish that particular day. You cannot. So previous day का to-do list भी आ जाता है, उससे previous day का भी to-do list आ जाता है. लेकिन whatever was on the to-do list a day prior becomes urgent today. For example, the day before yesterday you had to pay XYZ bill. Today is the last day. So is it urgent today? Very urgent, right? Or maybe a presentation that you have to finish and mail today. Today is the last day. Or maybe revert to mails that have come your way. Okay, that also becomes urgent. Now, I want to know one thing. You have 2-3 points on your list that are urgent, that have to be finished immediately. What to do? Eat your frog. Now, I'm not asking you to literally pick up frog and eat it. No, no, that's not what I'm asking. But address that issue urgently. Eat your frog. My promise to you is that you will not be causing any infectious disease if you eat that frog. Nothing will happen to anybody or to you for that matter. Just eat it and pat yourself on the back for getting that work done. You need a reward, you need appreciation. Tell yourself, good job Arti. काम हो गया. करना ज़रूरी था. है ना? So eat the frog. It may so happen that in a day you may end up eating 2-3 frogs. Breakfast, lunch and snack. खा लो. काम हो जाएगा. है ना? So eat your frogs on a regular basis. Eventually you'd get used to eating frogs. And no harm, all benefits, all desirous results. Once you started sitting and working on your table, don't sit for very long hours. Take breaks. Sitting for very long hours will not get you, you cannot. For children in the classroom also, when we teach, 20-25 minutes is the maximum span that they can give you their attention. Take a break. Move around. It could be a stretch break, it could be a water break, it could be a snack break, it could be anything. Take a break. One thing that I feel is that you don't multitask. You have a phone with you, especially don't multitask with social media. You cannot. Keep a designated time to revert to mails, to respond to your WhatsApp, to answer your social media queries. Do that. I'm not saying off social media, no. But during work time, it is not social media time. Keep a designated time for social media. Don't get distracted by notifications on the social media. Don't get distracted by notifications on your WhatsApp or the Facebook or whatever you are using for the time being. Don't do that. Not for the time being, for always, but don't do that, right? Keep a designated time and do it at that point in time. Your phone is for phone. After you finish your work, you go back. It rings. It rings. So if the phone rings for a phone, some things are best unsaid. You can understand and answer that, right? Review your list once in a while. Review it. See how things are going. Do you have any frogs to be eaten? Can you make the change? Some for not very important, not very urgent. You can shift that. You have seen a pilot set a course for your ship, for the ship, putting the ship on autopilot, putting in the destination, and then the ship moves on, decides the course and it moves. After a little interval of time, the pilot goes back to check whether it is taking the right route, the ship is taking the right route. If need be, he corrects the route. Now these are all external factors which may be causing the ship to digress from its course. Maybe a storm or a low pressure in the ocean, maybe a strong gale, could be anything. But he does correct the course. Now you are the pilot, you are the master of your ship. Remember I said if it has to be, it is up to me. Do a little bit of tweaking here and there, a little bit of course correction, and it'll happen. It'll happen. Right? I've written here reward yourself. On the reward I have already discussed what else can be the reward. A couple of more things can be a reward. Or maybe a movie, maybe an ice cream, maybe chocolates. As per what Robin Sharma says, he says that in India, if you work 24/7, 365 days in a year, you get a badge of honor. he also says it is not true. Keep time for yourself. Keep time for your family. Keep time where you can do productive work but also play. Get it? Right? I agree with him, and most of you will agree. Most of you will agree. He says the most productive way is to be a sprinter instead of a marathon. Work in small bursts of productive work, and then take a break. Recover from that. Because small bursts of productive work takes away a lot of your energy, a lot of your thought process. Recover from that. Get back to energizing yourself and moving forward, and take a sprint again. Then take a break, take a sprint again. Right? He says a sprinter is better than a marathoner. And the different types of break I have already discussed with you. You can be creative, put the type of break, whatever type of break you would want to take it. Decide the time of break. Right? He says taking a break is not a luxury. Taking a break is a necessity. It's an absolute necessity for all of us. Whatever work, whether you are doing office work or home work or some work that you're doing, you need to take a break. And that break is absolutely necessary to rejuvenate, to reaffirm, to get back to work, and to produce creative and quality productivity is what is said. Many people say that. He says keep your personal and professional work different, separate. Keep your professional work separate and a personal professional time separate and a personal time separate. But somewhere or the other, they are interlinked. The happier you are at the home front, the happier you are at the work front. The happier you are at the work front, the happier you are at the home front. In this lockdown, it is more important to have a time with your family, your spouse, your in-laws, your children, whosoever. Connect with them and have a time with them, designated time with them. Enjoy their being at home. Enjoy you being at home. Just love it. Just love it. My productivity, when we talk about, doesn't end at the work front only. My productivity moves on to the home front as well. So coming to the home front, let's begin with children. All of us have children at home. Right? As I said earlier, that we need to involve them in the work so that they don't become couch potatoes. Give them some work or involve them in the work, or tell them that they need to finish, say, exercising. Could be anything, could be cycling, could be jogging, could be running, could be some kind of online exercise. Jo bhi, anything that catches their fancy is exercise for them. I also see somebody else who's joined. Anurag Singer has joined. Hi Anurag, how are you? Long time. Teach them how to cook. Basic cooking. If they are young children, keep them away from the fire and teach them how to lay the table. Get muesli, cornflakes, get milk, chop fruits, dry fruits. These things, they are very easy to get. Water, juice, whatever. Lay the table. These things they can definitely. The ones who are a little older, you can teach them to cook. Make toast, fry some eggs, make some ready noodles, something that that you can get them doing, or whatever is available stocked up with you. One more thing that you can do is to play games with them. When we were young, we used to play a whole lot of board games. Monopoly hai, carrom board hai, snakes and ladder hai, ludo hai, name place animal thing hai. Name place animal thing we used to play even in the classroom. Cross and zero hai. So many things that you can play. Remember, it's a game. So you win some and you lose. That also is a thing that the children should learn. Koi jeeta, koi haar. Okay, I'll tell you something where koi jeeta, koi hara nahi. Music laga do. Let your hair down and dance. Some ding-jack music you put at home and you dance to your heart's content. Everybody may not like ding-jack music like I do. But that doesn't mean that I don't like soft, soothing music. But ding-jack music, if you don't, play the music that you like, your choice. You have games, you have dance, you have music in the house. You have smiling people in the house. What does that make the house? What does that make the house? Beautiful, smiling, happy. It does make the house like that. These days, not everybody, but many people still write a diary. Teach your children how to write a diary. Let them jot down, let them note everything in a day's routine that they have done, that they have been doing, that they would want to do, everything. Maintain a diary, teach them how to do it, let them talk to the diary how they would do it. थोड़ा लिखना सिखाए तो थोड़ा पढ़ना भी सिखाते हैं. Readers make leaders. There should be an atmosphere of reading in the house. Every one of us reads for at least half an hour a day. Could be anything. Could be something that upgrades you. Could be something that updates you in your own field. Could be a fiction book. Could be anything. Could be a magazine. Could be newspapers. Could be borrowed books. If you have run out of stock of your own books after rereading them. Kindle hai na. There are so many websites offering you free books. Download the material. Read it. Don't forget, readers make leaders. There was one person that I know of who didn't like to read at all. He used to stand against, because every time he read something, he would be overpowered with sleep and बोले मैं क्या करूँ मैम, मुझे बहुत नींद आती है जब मैं पढ़ने बैठता हूँ. I said, you devise the solution for yourself. He used to stand against the wall and read till he conked off. But that stipulated time period he used to read. Definitely. So if it has to be, it is up to me. You need to laugh. Laugh out loud. Or smile. Or just laugh. Something that will make you happy. Share anecdotes. Share memes. Share something that you've seen. Share some incident old time which you forgot to tell. Just laugh. Just have a good time. And call. It's time to build relations. Time to connect to relatives, friends, family. Sit and make a family tree. The paternal side and the maternal side. Make a family tree. cousins, friends, uncle, not friends, cousins, uncles, aunties, distant cousins. Where are they? Where have they been married to? Where do you originate from? Which region you come from? All that needs to be known to the kids. And many a times it so happens that you or your spouse doesn't know the entire family history. The grandparents will help you fill in the blanks of this. Wherever you feel it is not as connected, wherever you feel there is a gap, get the input from them. Or maybe only they can help you make the family tree. Believe you me, there are many things on your spouse's side and your side that you are not aware of, that you don't know. Just pick up the phone and call them. Where are your kids? What are they doing? Where are you posted? Where are they posted? It is time to reconnect and rebond. Not very difficult at all. सिर्फ फोन ही तो उठाना है, उतना ही तो करना है. और कनेक्शन, पुराने दोस्त मिल जाते हैं, पुरानी यारियां हो जाती हैं. Making this family tree helps. And after that, write down one country, the capital of that country, the flag of that country, and 3 new words. How much to learn? Where is this country? Which continent is this country? Which region it is bound by which land body or water body? And then my geography teacher is going to love me for this. How much I'm teaching here? All your classroom teaching is being done now during lockdown. Because of this session, I'm telling the parent to teach the child one country, continent, capital and the flag. All this is done. Just pick up the phone and call me to say thank you if you have to. Right? So that would be nice. And there's so much of learning. This particular country is locked by land, locked by water, locked by land and water. There's so much that you can know. Which region, which is the language, what do the people wear, which mountain range, which desert, everything you will get to know. And one thing leads to the other. Curiosity killed the cat. You eventually get to know everything. Celebrate weekends. Learn something online, a new language, a new art and craft, or a new instrument. You can. That's absolutely possible. Ask your children to water plants. Ask your children to wash the vehicles. They'll love it. I remember the time that my mother never used to say anything when I got wet in the rain, and what a slush we used to create. Only thing that your child will come around and ask you, what happened to you, mama? आज आप कुछ कह ही नहीं रहे हो, इतना गीला होके इतनी गंदगी कर रहे हैं, है ना? करने दो. Let them have fun. Of course, a lot of work for us to keep the things clean. OCD avoid करो यार. Obsessive compulsive disorder. सफाई करने का थोड़ा बच्चों के हक में भी बात करनी चाहिए ना. थोड़ी सफाई उनकी तरफ जाने दो. No problem at all. So, I think a productive house, a happy house will give you a productive and happy work. A happy and productive work will give you a happy and productive house. This will definitely make your day productive. Definitely. As per me, a productive day is not a productive day at work alone. A productive day is a productive day at work and at home. So guys, thank you for listening to me. Enjoy yourself. Make your day productive. One more thing. These are some points. Many of you must be thinking, अरे ये भी तो कर सकते हैं, अरे वो भी तो कर सकते हैं. ज़रूर कर सकते हैं. उसके लिए आप क्या करें? What are friends for? Call them and ask them. Any other idea? Any other way that you can spend time with your family, with your children, or do something? दोस्तों को फ़ोन करें, पता करें, मज़ा आ जाए. बहुत ही ज़्यादा मज़ा. Really? Okay. All right. Guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for logging in. If you all have any queries, you can ask now or post it. Uh, I will try and answer all of them. Whatever I know of, I can, I will. All right. Thank you so much. Ciao.